Hello, I'm here, and you're here. Friday night, 9 o'clock Central European Time, +1. Welcome in a bit noisy environment. Plane is going, starts at 9 o'clock. They have got, let's say, 1 hour of flying scheduled just over the shop. We'll try to manage. Welcome all. Tonight, Koi news, the rebuilding news, the rebuilding of the shop news, Koi of the week, Q&A. So please ask your questions. If you can't write them in English, just write them in Dutch, and I will translate them for the rest of you. It's good to see you all, and of course the giveaways with tonight. An original from Ojia Japanese flag. This time it's the Kohak. Really nice collector's item from the Sinkokai Koi Society. I hope you can see it, but later on I will show it a bit better. Winter microbelift. Winter set bacteria and the Bacto Power. We still use Bacto Power when it's winter, only half the dose and twice the interval. So we're gonna do it. It's quite a big lottery for an English version, because normally the Dutch version is much more crowded. But I'm happy to give this away. News. Oh, today, Joachim from Koi Centrum Tiel, he came to my shop. It was really nice to see him again. He's one of the dealers that, we are really friendly with. He's a really sane person, and we had a really nice chat. He's still the gardens and Koi Center. They stopped it, but they've got the Koi development, I think it's called. Yeah, it's in Tiel, and tomorrow he's working there as well. So yeah, he's still working with Koi, and of course the packaging big business together with the family, with his dad. So it was really nice to see him here in the shop. He could see his old tanks, and I was accusing him of me changing the whole shop, because I really like working with the 3,000, almost 4,000 liter tanks. So that's why we changed the rest as well, and more to come. So it was a really nice conversation. Good. It's we've got quite many Koi dealers where we are really good with. But it's funny, because I only see him on Koi shows. Now Koi shows is long time ago, and I see him in Japan. So every time I see him in Japan, so I almost never see him in Holland. Now I saw him it was the same. In the shop, so that was nice to see, nice to meet. Okay, let's do some Q&A, and then later on I'm going to show you the tanks. Perry, how long does it take before all fish at the breeders are out of the mud pond? Some will never go, or will not go out of the mud pond. They will stay all winter. I know a few breeders where I cannot say the names, because we want to be first after the harvest. But there are quite a few breeders there still harvesting. For example, a Maruhiro. I think it's going to be almost end of December when they finished with the harvest. So a long time. That's that. Maruchu still has to harvest, but a few others I cannot tell you. But there's still a lot of koi in the mud ponds. And also they don't have normally when there's no corona. The dealers will visit the Japan and will visit in October, and they want to see fish. Of course, they want to select, and main group is October, November, beginning of November, in the north I'm talking about, and so they have to harvest their koi. Now it's not that busy anymore, and they sell a lot online. They can wait for a while. So you can see all breeders are much much later in season than year before and even year before that. So that was a good question, Perry. But still a lot. Nice. Banner, flag, thank you very much. Good evening. My baby koi are really shy. They go around the tank quite quick. And what to do? It's when you're a baby koi, you're quite vulnerable. So you have to be really shy or quick. So when they get bigger and you will feed them a bit more out of the hand, not only the machine but also from the hand, and wait, just not throw it in and then wait for and walk away. Then just wait and stay with the tank. You will notice the koi will be much more tame. We've got the tosai we already have in. They are heated 19 till 25 degrees, and they are just really tame, and they come to you. But we stay with the tank when we're feeding. And which grown food? Yeah, of course you can. If they're really small, you can use the size S of, for example, the Saki Hikari or JPD. Or Bacto Plus. That's the top 3 of koi food in the world, I think. And these are really so you can use those. If you heat the tank, you can use those brands to grow your koi really healthy. Really good speed of growing, and the colors will stay on really beautiful. Case is asking what is pH crash meaning? What's that? If your KH is going down when it's used, the chance of having a pH crash is quite common. Really, it's going to happen. So the KH, if your KH is 3, 4, 5, 6, there's no problem. So when the pH is going down a bit, the water is getting more acid. So the KH will buffer it. So will buffer it, so the pH will go up again a bit. It will not go down all the way. But because of the bacteria, because of the growing of the fish, because of the plants taking out the algae, taking out the KH, it's possible to lose your KH, and it's really common to have this in wintertime, like these days, and especially when it's snowing, then the KH goes down. So when that's down, when there's no buffer anymore, the pH can crash even till 4.5. That means you will have a lot of dead koi. So in order to to prevent the pH crash, please test your water on KH every, I would do it every two weeks and at least once a month, so you can you can check, you can see if it's going down. So if your KH is always 6 and all of a sudden it's going to 3, then I would of course put some extra KH in. If you're always on 3, just leave it like that. That's also possible. And you can see if people using OR systems, reverse osmosis, RO systems, sorry, reverse osmosis systems, the KH will be really down, and they have to monitor the pH continuous. So by electronic device, which puts in more KH when the pH is crashing. So that's what a KH crash means. And you must imagine that there's a big difference between 7.4 and 6.4, for example. It's not just 10 points down. No, it's a logarithm. So it's really many times more acid. So be careful with that. Mystery is asking, what's the advantage of the microbe lift? The microbe lift has two components in here. It's like a dry substance and a liquid, and you have to not put it in at the same time. So 1 week the dry stuff and the other week the fluid stuff, and it will prevent of having a lot of blanket wheat, for example. That's also why we keep using the Bacter Power. You hear a lot of people that have blanket wheat in these times. They say, how come the temperature is going down? I'm not feeding anymore, and now I get blanket wheat. That's the reason of that is that the bacteria stop or lower their activity. Yeah? They're not that active anymore. So there will be some extra nutrients in the water, and because the water is really crystal clear because of the lack of light, the blanket wheat can grow easily. And in some ponds, it's like you can harvest a wheelbarrow every day. So with those sets, with the Bacter Power, but also with the microbe lift, you will prevent that. Not only that, but also have if you have organic material in the pond, it will oxidate it and it will be gone. So that's why we use it in the winter. John, I want to put a trickle. One moment. No, that's sorry. John is saying I want to put in a trickle, but I cannot because of the space. I want a more wider trickle instead of really high. For example, 150 instead of the 1 or 90 centimeters, 150 centimeters wide, and only 1 meter high. 1 meter high is quite high, but that's also no problem, especially for trickle. No problem. You can even have it a bit lower. If you have it wider, it's no problem at all. Good evening, Peter. Johan is asking what material is best for the trickle filter. At this moment in the trickle filters, you might see, you see here is that is with glass foam. So it's but that's standard in these trickles. We're adjusting those trickles in spring or refilling them with Midori. And the Midori, deep infrared Midori bacteria house is, we tested it, and it's not our brand, so we test a lot of bacteria house, bacteria home, and we have the best results with the Midori, and so we're gonna replace all the stuff, all the filling in here. Now, starting up now, it would be okay, but you have to be careful with the trickle not to cool your pond too much. So if you have your trickle outside and the temperature, the outside temperature is colder than the water temperature, your trickle will function as a cooler. So be careful with that. If you have it in a shed and the shed is a bit warm, then it will function as a heater, or not really efficient, but it will go, the temperature won't go down. So if you can do that, I would install it now. Not now, after the broadcast. I'm thinking of placing a tempest between my sieve and a small trickle. What's the biggest advantage? Pump is about 10,000 using a bypass. Yeah, so you need to use a bypass, and what you will see is that the water is getting even cleaner, but without getting out the nutrients for your bacteria. You have some other stuff like the charcoal, the coal. It will temporarily get rid of nutrients, and so the bacteria will die. So that's why I prefer tempest, and so you have more biological medium, and it will like polish your water even more. So if it's already clean, put that on, and you will see after a few days the water is even cleaner. So that's why I like the tempest. And we've got a how do we call it, a discount on kooihuis.nl, where we have the tempest for sale. Good evening. About the crash, als je ongeveer if you change your water 15 to 20% every week, a crash is almost not possible. You're right. It's more difficult to get a pH crash. Depends, of course, on the KH in the tap water. Some people have like a RO system, small RO system in their house. You have to be really careful with that, and it depends also on the amount of vegetation, or if you have green water, then you can almost, the 10% is can be not enough, especially when you stop changing the water in winter or lower it in the winter. So still, please check it. It's simple. The KH test, you can easily do it with a droplet set, because you don't want to know if it's 6.9 or something. You just want to know if it's 6 or roughly 6 or roughly 8 or roughly 12. So it's easy to do. Yeah, I know what you mean with the pH crash. Tone is asking what brands are mixed in the premium koi house food in the summer. I have some. Of course, I'm not gonna tell everything. Maybe when you're in the shop I can do, but not online, because it is the koi house premium mix. But in summer it will be JPD, Saki Kari, Growth, JPD Growth, of course, Saki Kari Growth, and Nee, zei hij. En de Bacto Power, Bacto Plus, Bacto Plus, Super Growth. Those three will be in, and we have some supplements we put in as well. And sometimes the fourth food I cannot tell you, but that is what we mix with a really good result. If you look at the koi in the XXL tank, they are growing and staying really beautiful. Yeah, I'm really happy with the results on that. What are good Kohaku breeders? Oh, and Tone is asking how much does it cost? This summer edition, the premium mix summer edition is €15 a kilo. Yeah, but it's important if you compare that food with other food, which is the quality is a bit lower. You have to feed the koi more. The amount of food you have to feed them it's more. So it's like the draft. So you please don't feed too much with the premium mix. So you can use less food and have the same or better results than with cheaper or low quality food brands. Oh yeah, what are good Kohaku breeds? There are quite a lot of Kohaku breeds. If you ask me which is the most, not the best, but the most specialized, I would say Toraso, because he is almost only Kohaku, but it's a typical style. I like the Toraso Kohaku, but it's a typical Kohaku. Nogami can breed a lot of good Kohaku. Danichi, Sakai, Momotaro. But also, for example, one moment, I have to find it first. Where are you? Also, Maruju has a beautiful Kohaku bloodline or Kohaku harvest, which is this is just an example. I like this. This is for sale, but there are really he has also a beautiful Kohaku. But yeah, so Kohaku is quite I would say common. Many breeders want to breed Kohaku Sankushoa. Of course, I wouldn't send you to Mano for Mano for a good Kohaku. I wouldn't. Maybe he has, but so it's, and also Sakasume. He has really nice varieties, also Kohaku. But I'd rather go to other breeders then. But yeah, for example, the Maruju has won many prizes on the Japanese Tokyo Koi Show, like the World Championships, with a Kohaku maybe already 4 years ago, but it's a really beautiful Kohaku. It's now in Holland, and he won the major for Kohaku with that koi. So many breeders. Okay. Manoroy is saying Midori, so he likes the Midori as well. Okay. Marike, she says hello from Center Parks. Tico is asking how warm are the Coleman corns. they are 19 degrees. They are swimming on 19 degrees, and they're doing really well, growing fast and good. Let's have a quick look at the tanks. We have some more tanks, and also, yeah, I'm gonna show you. Are you ready? Sorry, no, not Kooi van de Week. A bit here, so we can try. I will have to talk into the mic. As you can see, this one is already. This one is already running really well. So it's it's really working well. We've got a sewer, or not an open sewer, but like a ring of 110 pipe laying all around, so we don't have any water on the floor anymore. Now it's drying, so it's getting better every day, and it's really really happy with these. So there's no water. I'm now cleaning the Tempest, and you don't see any water, and it's working. I'm happy. This is the new water, tap water, or new water, fresh water coming in. Now it's not functioning yet, so it can be open or closed, but it's not the main tank. We're going to build a 24,000 liter just water, no fish tank, where we get all the water from the tap, and where we can get water on demand as fast as possible. So this is here. This line is going to be the air line. So there's going to be a ring as well in the whole shop, where we've got the big Fujimac air pump doing its work, and it's really working well. Now it's this line. It's the emergency line. This is the electricity comes from another power line even. So we have air on the tanks. That's like a emergency, really small balls, but still efficient enough to survive for the fish. Now it's finished. And this is going to be the airline also around the shop, where we can have the normal aeration. And tomorrow we're going to finish or get started with finishing the airline. That's that. Pump is inside. We choose for this option because we saw this option also somewhere else, and it was really functioning well. The advantage is that we don't have any holes in our tanks. We don't have to put the tanks on to higher the tanks, where we have a bottom drain on the bottom, and we don't want the side drains because sometimes we have really small fish in the tanks, and we don't want them into the pump or into the Tempest. This is now rinsed already. These are ready to go. We need to. Here you can see the black plastic line, and we're gonna get the next plastic lines tomorrow. So we have to finish that, and then we can fill it with water. We have some extra tanks now filling up with water, so we can get the water in tomorrow. So these will start going tomorrow morning early, and then we have to carry on with the next tank and the next tank and the next tank. Yeah, really work well. Let's have a really quick peek. It's really nothing yet, but that's where we were busy with last today. Be careful. This is just here, please. This is the area where there will be an extra tank with isolation panels, 150 wide, almost 4 meters long, and 1 meter 17 high, where we gonna get so we have a filtration system already running. And maybe tomorrow there will be water in this place. Now it's only the U thing, and one of those we have to, of course, shorten them and cut them and put them in. So, but that's really a sneak preview, really. But that's extra quarantine room. Okay. It's really a little tour. We are busy with the also English version of the building the shop, and we have part 2, creating part 2 now. So I just show you a bit, but I will show you more why we do this, why we do that. We have the heaters on. They're really good. I forgot to mention them, but there's a heater on with the heat pump. They're really cheap. I think they're really cheap, and they're really working well, and also don't use that much wattage. So I'm happy for that. Okay, Dennis is asking, Stefan, Dennis is asking, okay, I've got a drum filter, I've got 3 chamber filter, 3 chamber filter, 3 chamber filter, and then a vortex, and then the pump after the vortex, and the vortex is getting drained. Is the line of the vortex, so the pipe that goes in, is it all the way down? That's important. If you have the suction quite on the surface, of course the pump will pump it, and then even it will go like by natural gravity, it will go to the pump, and it goes so fast it cannot keep up. So you have to get it down, the pipe down, let's say 2/3 to the bottom of the vortex. If that's already the case, then it means the line, the pipes going from the multi-chamber to the vortex is not big enough. So you need more flow from the one side to the other side. Can also means that the vortex is a bit too high. So the level is too high, so yeah, the water is not going. It doesn't have flow enough. So should be the case. Okay. Even kijken hoor. John, dank voor het antwoord. Thank you for the answer. With the kind of trickle, what pump would you advise? I want to do a 15 to 20 cubic meter. The DM Vario is really, so I would do the 22,000. Is it the 22,000 S from the DM Vario? So you have 20. You can have 20 cubic meter per hour, but also you can go even to 10. So they're really reliable. The new ones are really reliable and yeah, working really well, and they are quite energy friendly. Okay. Sorry, John, I didn't see your question before. Thank you, Nip in Koi. Hey, Stefan, what's the best for the sequence in a multi-chamber filter? Sieve, vortex, brushes, and then first the moving bed or first the Japanese mat. I would, if you have a sieve, I don't know if I would do a vortex and brushes. So I would, after the sieve, I would right away start with biological material. So I would in the vortex I would make a moving bed and maybe the second chamber as well, and then I would do the Japanese mats or the biosponge, for example. I would do that after the moving bed, because those mats need to be as clean as possible, and yeah, so that's the best sequence then. But you lose a lot of the brushes are made for catching leaves, and if there are leaves going through your sieve, then your sieve is not working, or there's no sieve inside the chamber. So that I wouldn't do, and especially the vortex after the sieve, I would do moving bed in there. What's the hi Stefan? What's better, a roof on the pond or no roof in case of evil bad bacteria? And the pond is now 12.7 degrees. Of course, a roof is really nice. You can control the temperature more easy. It's not necessary, but yeah, a roof is really nice. You have to be careful. There's no, the roof is not blocking all the aeration in your pond, so you need some ventilation. So that's really important to have ventilation, and then you don't have any extra bacteria, bad bacteria in. I wouldn't leave it on 12.7 degrees. So if it's heated, I would or lower it to 10.5. Be careful with 11 and up, not much up, but 11 and up to 15. You've got a lot of fungus in the water, so I wouldn't do that. And if you can heat it, then I would go above 17. But that can be quite costly, so be careful with that. You don't want to sleep on the couch. When's the opening party of the Renew shop? Will there be fireworks? I just heard the fireworks are forbidden, so maybe not that much firework, but we have a lot of nice colors swimming in the tanks at that time. I don't know the date yet, because we got so much good plans to make in the shop, so we want to be finished for that. But it will be maybe January, and not because we're not finished before that, but then everybody is it doesn't have that much things on the head like Christmas and New Year or something. So I think it's going to be January. Thank you, Manroy. Yeah, I'm really happy with the setup, and this is also because we have now already 26 years of experience where we say, okay, this is what we want to change. This is one we can to get better, and we did a lot of behind the scenes. We did a lot of testing with filtration systems, and we have some customers where we tested. And we thought, okay, maybe not like this. And we have a lot of customers which also who also got their pond installed by other companies, and so we can learn from there, as in positive, as in and negative wise. So it's good. Okay, 1 moment. Okay, let's do koi of the week. Yeah, we try koi of the week now. Yeah. Woo! Look at this. 2 koi of the same breeder, of course. One is a Deutsche Showa, but still in development. The breeder recommended me this Deutsche Showa, and he said, please have patience with the black. I can see it's already coming up, and this is going to be a really beautiful female Deutsche Showa. 47 centimeters, about 47 centimeters. 47, yes, 47 centimeters. Sorry, I'm speaking to myself. And behind the Deutsche Showa is the Beni Kikukuryu. And if you have seen the Beni on this koi, you will recognize, if you see this kind of Beni on a koi, you can almost say for 99% this is a Miyatora koi. Okay? So it's really intense, really typical color. So this is a beautiful Beni Kikukuryu. Both koi are still for sale. The Beni Kikukuryu for 100% sure. The Deutsche Showa I have to check, but I think both are still for sale. Yeah. Also, I've got some one moment. Thomas is asking what's Yondan and Godan Kohaku. Yon, Perry is saying, can you count? So Ichi is 1, Ni, as in Nisai, Nidan, Dan is step. So Ni is 2 step, Sansai is 3 years old, Sandan is 3 step, Yon is 4. So Yondan 4 step, and Go is 5. Like Koshiki, 5 colored koi. Go Dan 5 step kohak. That's one question. Just a quick answer, because I want to show you some other koi we just got in last night. This Maruten Shishui, big one, big koi. The breeder presented this to me like, hey, is this many people like Maruten on the head. I'm not worried about the red of the rest of the face. It will be much more in balance in a year time. I think I like this koi. This the kohaku you already saw. Where? Oh. Now the here. So this is a shui. Oh, this beautiful. This is what I like, and this is, of course, I like also wagoi scaled, but this Doitsu Nisai, Thomas Nisai 2-year-old Doitsu Showa is also a beauty in getting there. So the black on here is much more developed already than the live one we have here. It's also another price range, but I like this. I like this Showa a lot. Doitsu Showa from Miyatora also. This was last night, so I'm awake for quite a long period now. Every night, Sige is going for me to all breeders, and this night we had first pick. So these koi were just harvested, and I like this Mugashi Ogon as well. Beautiful. If you look at the scale, it's a female. If you look at the scale situation, or the scale how they're placed, I really like that kind. Can you see? They're really nice. Yeah. Then we have, please don't call me Doitsu King or something like that, because we have a lot of scaled wagoi. We've got a lot of them, but also I wanted to show you this Sansai. Thomas, son is 3-year-old Doitsu Showa, good body. Again, just harvested, so a bit reddish, but I think a beautiful Doitsu Showa. Big one, I think almost 60 centimeter. This one I wanted to show you as well. This is a Kinki Utsuri. Really, I like the yellow on this one really much. Really light yellow, and the black is really black, really intense black, and many times you see that the black is not that intense as this one. This is really affordable koi, guys, really nice. Then we have a red Kujaku, really red Kujaku. I like this one as well, and we had this in the WhatsApp group. I placed it this morning in the WhatsApp group, and people were saying, many people said, oh, I like this red Kujaku. Also affordable, yeah. What we have more, this is the Kwaku I already showed you. Oh, Beni Kikukuriu, Tansho Beni Kikukuriu, and maybe if you live in Friesland, you can see a Pompenblad, but I like this koi as well. Female, big, really clean. It will stay I think it will stay like this. We had same parent koi. We used it's now in Greece, and it's still like this. It's really nice, really clean koi. Oh, and now this is a short movie, really short movie of Thomas. There we come again. This is a Sanke Sansai, 3-year-old, and it's selected by Case last autumn when I was in Japan, and so 2020. And this you will see this spring it will be. I will shut up and you will see this really short movie, 1 minute 15. I understand from Merlin that you don't hear the music, but it's Mona Lisa. Sorry, I won't sing. But this is now 58 centimeters, a beautiful body, really beautiful body. Skin quality, this is just half an hour after harvesting. Skin quality is amazing, really white, snow white. Sorry, this is for YouTube, so I can advertise a bit. As you can see, really snow white. Yeah, really nice. Good fin, good body. I can imagine, or I know already, Case is really happy with the result of this Sanke. So even someone said on Facebook, this is the best Sanke I saw this autumn. And we have some more, but this is a beauty. This is a beauty. Especially Sansai, it's beautiful. Oh, yeah. One moment. Some looking great. Roof. Stefan, Wednesday you say there's a new hype coming. I will tell it Friday. No. That maybe I was. There will be. There was going to be a movie today launched, but I think it's going to be this weekend about the heating. That's not the hype, but about the heating. And as soon as the products are in, and I think it can be, I hoped it was today, but I think it's going to be Saturday or Monday. And it's really a really nice gadget coming to us, and they're made exclusive for us. Yeah, Perry, I did. I showed the Sanke from Case. Yeah, the Showa, nice, beautiful. Yes, Albert, I didn't forget you. Still coming up for you. That's good, Thomas. Frisian koi, yes. Wow, almost heart-shaped, yes. Hello. Greetje is saying, hello, we've purchased Mugashi Okon from Miyatora. Nisai was white when we bought it, and now it's a bit yellowish. How come? Yeah, some will change a bit more to yellowish. I like it, and some will stay really white. Depends on food, depends on environment, depends on genetics as well, of course. So some will get more yellowish. We had a really gray one with a really nice face, like this. It was really nice. It's gone to a customer. He's really happy with the Mugashi Ogon. So yeah, weet je, it can happen. It's turning a bit yellowish. We're getting a really beautiful set. First selection by the breeder. So he selected those 4 or 5 Mugashi Ogon we're gonna get the next shipment, and they're really beautiful. This is before everybody else could select. We selected, and that's because, and it's the words of the breeder. He said we were the first one to promote the Miyatora Mugashi Ogon, and he's happy with that, and so he did that for us. So I'm happy about that. So please come and see those koi, or look at the Facebook and YouTube if you want to make a selection before they are here, so you have the first selection. Okay, many people are ready for the lottery, the giveaway, and I agree on that. It's almost an hour now, so let's do that. I will go to the Nightbot, and the Nightbot is doing the lottery for us. So I just push the button, but I cannot interfere with that. I cannot cheat. I don't want to cheat, but that's how we do it. So please, if you're new, please type in anything. Koi House, Koi TV, your own name, anything. The Nightbot has to see you. So everybody that types something in the live chat will be seen, and you can see users. And now there are 46 users, so they're joining the giveaway. There's now 50. There's a delay, so I wait for a while, and then we're gonna do the lottery. And it's an insane lottery this time, with a really special flag, the microbe lift, and the main prize, the Bacto Power. Really nice to have in the pond now. Koi TV, Koi TV, Koi TV, Koi TV Japan. And the other things, I was thinking last time, I forgot something, and then later on I thought, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, but now again I forgot it. Getting old. Mag ik de vlag? Yeah, maybe like that. Let's do which one first? First do the microbe lift set, autumn winter preparation, and it's really nice. We have more for sale in the shop. I think also in kooihuis.nl. If you don't win this and you want it, please order it and or pick it up tomorrow, and then we'll have enough in stock. Roll it. 3, 2, 1. Albert de Vries. Now Albert, this is for you. Please let me know if I have to send it to you, or you're gonna come all the way to here to pick it up. But with this you don't want to put in spring, for example, so let me know. Albert, congratulations. Then the Bacto Power. The Bacto Power, 250 gram. This is like a small bottle. We've got a big bottle, and it's really helpful also in winter. 3, 2, 1. Lisanne de Vries. Is this? No. There's not Albert de Vries and then Lisanne de Vries, I think. No. someone else. Congratulations. This is for you. Please also let me know if you're going to pick this up. If you think, okay, I'm not using it this winter, I will use it in spring and I will come anyway. I will visit the shop anyway, with the grand opening or just any day. You pick it up when you want, or I'll send it to you. And then the really nice flag. This is the Kohaku. Really nice to hang in the shed. If you want this flag also really badly, but you didn't win, please be patient. As soon as I can go to Japan, I will get a lot in my suitcase and we will have them for sale again. But I found this package last time to put on the back, and so I found one, so I do the lottery. 3, 2, 1. Willy Brandsma. Willy Willy had won a flag, not a flag, but sorry. Willy also. What did he do? He won, I think, food last Wednesday. So he's got a thing going on, guys. Please ask him how he does it. And then, that's the flag. Yeah, now we're finished. Okay. Thank you for watching all. A lot of people joined us again. That's really nice. And I hope to see you next Wednesday evening, 8 o'clock. And if your Dutch is not that good, please join us Friday night, 9 o'clock Central European Time +1. That's it. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.